Jesus
really
Christ. Oh, is that blue?
I don't have extinction, so I can't use that one, but...
Oh, sweet. You got a terror bird saddle. We gotta tame one of those. Got a
Alright, I
blue
need you to
sword.
make a...
Can I have this dark blue apprentice sword?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Bet. I mean, I have a black. I'll give Shlov my black sword. Shlov, you want a black sword?
Just level up the party.
Oh. I forgot. No crystal? Let me see what else you got.
Do Rexes like cooked jerky, the cooked...
What was that cake thing that you got?
meat jerky?
I don't know. What do these recipes do?
Just tells you ways to make certain things. But we have
Energy.
the wiki, so we don't need that.
I'm gonna go bring these chibis and put them away.
Alright, you said you wanted a...
I want to see what this gas
small
bag looks
crop
like real
level
quick.
for this? Yeah, I have
Oh, what should the gas bag's name be?
I have 3 mediums. 4.
Alright.
Where is he? I want to see what it looks like. Oh!
I don't see him.
He's so sick. Stop moving.
There's a caterpillar.
Stop moving!
Can't see
Where'd
him.
he go?
He's in the grass. Hold on. I'll bring him over. Come over here to this island. It's
Come
like,
inside.
oh, they like glitch into the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh, he is.
That is a
Ugly
cutie
looking.
right there.
That too.
Look at his eyeballs. He got a big head.
And a big.
Yeah, we gotta tame a
Where
Spino
are the
too.
Spinos?
Don't forget about that.
Yeah, whatever.
You
Dude,
told me.
Fuck that.
What?
What?
So this guy's snowboarding, and like it's like a front, like it faces him as he's going, and he goes off this like little jump, and you don't realize like what that little jump is about to jump off of, and that little jump turned into the side of the fucking cliff,
Jesus.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
man.
it's showcasing the like severity of how big this like cliff part was, and I'm just like, fuck that.
Dude.
And then he just parachutes down.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Wow. Otherwise.
You
Yeah,
seen the
'cause
video
have you-
of Australians just doing anything? It's crazy, bro.
What?
Have you ever seen the video of, like, any video of Australians doing anything?
Yeah, Australians are crazy.
It's crazy, bro. There's one where you know those electric things that like they clear out a bunch of land and they go down. It's like a forest, but then there's like a big cleared out area, and there's like this big metal thing, and there's wires, and it goes down to another big metal thing. It's like for energy and stuff, electricity.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're called.
I'm not really sure what just happened, but I don't know if it was because of my bird or if it was because of the T-Rex. That RG just got fucking scared and flew away.
Do we need to put
Uni popped
irrigation?
up.
Do we need to put irrigation into the irrigation into the greenhouse?
You do need to delete irrigation into the greenhouse, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna cook some food and then we go on a crystal run.
Pike was not something you get out of a fucking red drop.
What is it?
A ramshackle pike blueprint?
No, just a pike. The 117 pike.
Wait, you can get animals out of those?
A pike, not a trike.
Oh. What's a pike?
I mean,
Just
technically
metal
you can get animals out of
Awesome.
it if you count the chibi as an animal.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Well, then you're shit out of luck, my guy.
I think Kip gets more berries.
You know the one thing that baffled me today?
What?
So, this is a grown fucking adult, okay? Like, this bitch is older than I am, right?
No. Yeah.
And we're in the middle of a training at school, and everybody's like goofing off and stuff, and like I'm on Snapchat, and so are like a couple of other people, and like we're talking about like, you know, like we'll add each other and stuff like that, just to like bullshit throughout the training, you know, so that way we don't actually have to talk, we can just type it. Well, this one lady, she goes off, she's like 5 to 7 years older than me, but she goes off, she very, not even like at the time we were sharing messages, but like after the fact, if that makes sense, she's like, hey, let me add you on Snapchat. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And later in the day, I sent her like 1 or 2 messages, just like, haha, like, can you believe this? Like, this is what we have to sit through, like that kind of a comment.
Yeah.
She replies, she's like, dang it, she's like, I can't text you. And I'm like, what?
Wait, what?
Yes. And so I'm like, I'm baffled by this. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
Wait, so you're
like,
so you're in teacher training and you're texting to each other in class like students.
like, no, like we're Snapchatting teachers. Like it's all teachers. Like we had no kids.
Oh.
And so like I'm in this training, and this other adult, basically, like older than me, she goes out of her way to get like my Snapchat, and I'm like, okay, like cool, whatever, you know, I don't mind. I shared it with like 7 other people.
You're hot.
And then goes off and tells me that I can't message her, and I'm like, so like later in the day, I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna message you anymore. So like later in the day, like we're on the way out of the building, I saw her and I walked up to her and I was like, can you explain what the fuck your message was about? And she's like, well, I can't text you. She's like, if my husband sees it, and he's gonna wonder why I'm messaging a guy. I'm like, what? I was like, what? Like,
what did she do?
Nothing. I deleted her. I was like, I was like, I don't understand this. Like, I was just like, I'm like, why would you want me to?
What did she have to do to be that untrusted, though?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Chris just joined my stream, bro.
Hey, Chris.
It's at 37 out of 40, so that's pretty good.
Alright. I got like 1,000 narco berries. I'm gonna go tame a Rex as well. Hopefully it's a male. I'm only gonna tame males. Unless it's like a level like 150 female. How many darts did it take to knock yours out?
Tippy.
What?
How many darts did it take to knock yours out?
Give me a second. I can check.
Hi.
So I used about probably 30, 35-ish.
Okay,
I missed.
Okay.
I used 40 basically. I used 39 tranks, but I missed quite a few times, and they weren't all headshots. Like I just knocked this guy out on like the beach, so I was like up on a, you know, like a mountain piece.
That's the best way to do it. Just be up on a ledge.
Not. No, it's not.
What do you mean?
The best way to do it is tame these guys like in a fucking enclosed space, so they don't run into the fucking like ocean or like some random ass thing come and kill it or.
I'm saying if you're on a ledge.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like even if like okay, I'm on Carno Island, right?
You gotta
That's
set a
an
trap,
issue.
dude. You gotta make a trap there. Like set up a trap at Carno Island. Just have a bunch of T-Rexes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like have a trap. Like I can trap it, but I wasn't doing that. I was just knocking it out and praying to God I hit it every time.
That's the strategy. You want to do that.
Well, I'm just gonna fly around until I find a Rex.
Where'd you do that?
Carno Island's quite the trip away. I'll fly up there.
AKA
but-
the other side of the map.
Are there
Honestly,
any Rexes there?
your best bet is to fly to like some of the like not the volcano. Don't fly to the volcano because I hardly ever see. Like I never see a Rex at the volcano.
Apparently a Giga spawned at the volcano earlier. So
In the volcano?
Yeah, I saw
I'm
it.
going there now, bro.
on the volcano. No, you're
At
not.
the volcano, like near it.
Not with my bird. You can bring your bird.
There's
No,
two
I'm
spots.
not saying like I want to go there. I'm saying I'm going there now. There better not be a Giga.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, be careful.
Well,
you see one, you're dead. Assuming you're on the
There's
ground.
usually only one or two that pop up on a map at any given time. Usually it's one, but considering it had already popped up and then it fucking disappeared, so that tells me that either A, someone tamed it, which nobody owned up to it.
Was it like
Either
inside of it, or like
Yeah, either somebody tamed it or it despawned and spawned somewhere else in the map.
was it like inside the volcano or like on the edge?
It's on.
Alright.
So like if you're looking, okay, if you look at the map, the volcano is pretty much at like 40-40. It's that big circular thing at 40-40.
Yeah.
It spawns on the left-hand top side of that mountain.
Like that one little, the little
That-
thing.
yeah, a little piece that's like right next to the.
It's to the right of the snow one,
Yeah,
across the river.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's where it spawns.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So I won't be going anywhere near there.
Not the little circle. Like I'm talking the big circle, but I'm talking about the left hand, like close to the river.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
it's, I mean, if it's over there, you're gonna fucking see it. It's gigantic.
So if I just go to the inside the volcano, I'll be good.
Yeah, it will not go to the inside of the thing. Now
Yeah.
it can if you lead it into it.
I guess.
But
I will not be
I
doing
doubt-
that.
I doubt that would happen though. That'd be a
Yeah, because one told me that
Very-
the inside of the volcano is like one of the safest places in the game.
yeah.
Like for animals.
Yeah. The only problem is it's also one of the most dangerous because it's very hot, so you can die up there, and it's also lava, so like you don't want to go near the lava.
Yeah, it's dangerous and not dangerous in different ways.
Well,
the worst
it's
thing
the
is-
safest area. It's the safest area in the sense that you don't have to worry about a carnivore. Because like if you're on the side of the mountain, you have to worry about carnivores. But if you can fly all the way up there and get into the inside of the volcano, you don't have to worry about any of that. You just have to worry about like getting your shit and then getting out.
Mm.
So that's the positive side of that.
Going on a crystal run because one is want to go on a crystal run, even though I always go on runs for him. God. What do? And I get mushrooms out of these. What does that do?
Rare mushrooms are just things to use for like your whatchamacallit, like your like it's when you start cooking with stuff.
Gotcha. Should I get that
That's what
traveler's journal thing inside the volcano?
I mean, if you want to.
Like right next to the door?
Like, some people wait, like they won't, like, for example, like me, at the beginning of the game, I wasn't getting any of the Explorer notes. Like, at
Uh-huh.
all.
You want to wait for your
Um,
animals?
I was waiting for my animals to get them, because then my bird and I can get, like, a mix of it, or whatever.
Yeah, gotcha. Does it split it up, or do you both get this, like...
I don't know. I've never tested it.
Gotcha.
But I know early game, like, because, like, I had a friend of mine, and I want to say, I could be wrong about this, but, like, if he went around the entire map, and he did nothing but, like, get level, like, from the Explorer notes, just,
Yeah.
like, in a straight path, like, if he was able to hit all of them at the right time, he could get up to, like, level 80, level 90, within a minute or two. But, yeah, like a level 80 or 90 within like the first 30 minutes of the game.
Can you get the trophy for getting all of them in the creative mode?
I don't know.
Yeah. Because I was playing some creative earlier. I was just in the redwoods shooting some things. And I was like... That's when I figured out that the big trees break by shooting RPGs at them.
Well, I would be interested because I last I checked, I didn't know you could break them.
I think... I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Because it was a big tree, but I'm not sure if it was one of the biggest trees.
Like the big redwoods, yeah.
Yeah, it was very tall.
Because, like, from what I remember, the big ones, like, I'm talking the big ones, like the big, thick ones.
Yeah, I know.
From what I understand, you could not break those.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why is because you're supposed to be able to put, like, platforms on them and stuff like that, and you're not supposed to be able to break the tree because then it would break everything that you built. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they might have changed it, they might have, tweaked it, I don't know, but from my understanding, you couldn't break them. That's why if you run up to them, you can't harvest them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you couldn't break them. That's why.
I've just been on a crystal run. Nothing really happened. I'm talking like Chris. He's in my stream chat.
No, you're good.
So, you solved the unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I might come over sometime and come check out your base.
Last I checked, I think somebody might have stolen it.
That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah, there was one day where it was that, you remember that day, a couple of days, like yesterday or 2 days ago, where I literally could not do anything. My internet was just shit. So I basically rage quit off of Ark, and I was in my base, but I couldn't do anything, and I finally was just like, fuck it, I'm getting off. And apparently Bryce and Lance came over to my base and basically looked at everything I had. And
yeah, they do that with us a lot.
Yeah, so I was like, great. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine, because I look at their shit all the time. The only thing I'm kind of curious about is, I just don't want them, taking my shit, you know what I mean?
Probably will. They took Frankie.
Well, I heard they took Frankie and then gave him back.
Yeah.
I don't mind if you give it back to me, but don't just take it.
I don't know, I kind of thought that was annoying that they took it.
Well, from what I heard, y'all didn't even know that it was missing.
I know, because we haven't really been using Frankie a lot recently.
Yeah. Did your small little monkey die? Senior?
Frankie Senior? Yeah, he died on one and Bryce's cave adventure.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we went on a small one before we did the big one.
I want these.
And I was taming another one, and then one killed it.
I just want this fucking saber tooth. It looks really cool.
What do you need for a saber tooth?
Neat. I'm okay with it. Low level. Yeah, everything over here is basically getting one shot from me.
Nice. What are you using?
Just my RG.
Oh.
Not quite a one shot, but
yeah. If you so I'm assuming more weight slows down the RG.
Yeah. So the more so think of it this way. I don't know if the numbers are correct, but I'm gonna use it as an example. You can go with 0 to 75 weight, and you can move pretty normal on a bird. But once you get past that, if it's 60 or 75%, whatever it is, once you start getting past that, the more weight on a bird, the slower it'll go. Same with any animal.
So if I up the weight, it can carry more and it can move faster.
I don't know necessarily about faster. But
it can move more. Let's say I have 300 with 200 weight.
I'll put it this way. If you had 200 weight on your bird out of 300, it's going to move pretty average to slow. If you had 200 weight on a 1000 weight RG, you're going to move pretty fucking fast compared to your other ratio.
Mm-hmm. I wish you could just up the movement speed. That'd be glorious.
Well, the problem is even think of a Doedicurus. Even if you bump your weight, even if you bump your speed on a Doedicurus, once you get to that 90% weight, he slows down to like nothing.
Mhm.
And it's because of how much stone he has on him. So
Yeah.
like my RG right now is at 113. It's the best I got right now, you know?
I got a 94 RG. I'm pumping its stamina until I can get a one solid run to the volcano.
Yeah, you're making a Stambird.
Yeah. And then like once I can get that down, I need to up the weight.
Alright, so let me ask you this. Are you taking the bird and an Anki?
No, not really. I've just been taking the birds.
Okay. I was going to say, if you have an Anki and you're going for metal, pro tip.
Anki is the one with like the kind of like the turtle back and the tail.
Turtleback
spiky
with the
tail.
spikes.
Yeah.
The, he's the big fat guy with the spiky tail. That's
Yeah,
the way
I know
I
what
put
you're
it.
talking about. He's a wide boy.
Yeah, but what you do is use him to gather metal, and the problem is, depending on the weight of your bird, it might... Sorry, my cat's being an asshole.
I swear, when I was a kid, I can name all these dinosaurs, but now a lot of these just confuse me.
Well, so like some of them I'm familiar with, but like some of them, like when I first started playing the game, I didn't know what they were called.
Are like some of these? I assume some of these are like fake. Like a lot of these are fake, right?
So Ark gathered their animals from actual dinosaurs or from mythical type stuff. So like
Yeah, so that like the RG's not an actual team.
Well, the RG is just a very large bird. I mean, it's not. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a fake bird. Like,
I mean,
chances are there was probably a bird out there that was pretty super huge.
Mm.
I don't necessarily know if I would call like the RG a real bird, but I'm saying like a big bird. I can.
Yeah, I
believe
gotcha.
But like,
What is that?
for example, on Scorched Earth, you can tame a phoenix,
That's cool.
which is a mythical creature.
Yeah, Phoenix are dope. Oh, I got the crystal baby. One can suck it, bro.
So. I'm calling it a day. I'm gonna go back.
Oh crap! I gotta.
Go back to my days. I'm at level 68. T-Rex. Hey, just a heads up, if you find an otter somehow, or if one finds an otter, let him know that I'm gonna pay X amount of cementing paste or whatever for it.
Alright.
Like, I basically promised Bryce, and he was up for it. He went searching for one for me. But I offered him 100 cementing paste for a level 5 otter. And then Sammy outbid me with 250
Uh-huh.
cementing paste. So I told him, I was like, yeah, let him have it. I was like, I'll try to find mine. Or, like, I'll pay 250, I guess, for the next one, but...
Mean Sammy. Sammy's not mean. What am I talking about? He's a good boy. He's a God-loving boy. Alright, Tippy, are you ready?
Ready for what?
Are you ready for me to make a greenhouse?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a greenhouse in the next couple of days.
Should I do some double doors or just a single door?
I would just do a single, but that's just me. I like the single doors. I don't like the double.
Alright.
I don't like the look of them.
Got a lot of stuff in here.
Oh, I just realized I got a freaking upgraded ramshackle. Sweet.
What is it?
Ramshackle scythe. Not that I need it now, but nice to get one.
Good stuff. Gotta finish up this.
You know,
too.
just in case my Megatherium or something dies.
Put that there. Put that there.
But yeah, I'm looking for otters. I'm looking for Rexes. I'm looking for UD, high level UD. So.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Alright, sorry about that. I was counting. What's an Udi? You're a Udi, you said?
Yeah, UD Uranus. It's like a very like, you know the Megatherium, right? The big sloth monster thing
Yes.
that I had like in the cave that one time when you found me.
Yeah, I think so. Megatherium?
So, yeah.
I think
Basically,
so?
it's like think of like a woolly mammoth. You know how how it's woolly.
Yeah.
A Uranus is basically a woolly T-Rex.
Alright, got
It's
you.
a,
Yeah.
smaller.
I know what you're talking about.
Bryce has one. They were using it that day at the mountain. I think
Yeah.
Lance was riding around on it.
God, my dog has the most stupid look on his face when he wants to go out. I just want to punch him.
Well, this fucking cat. He keeps clawing at the hallway closet. I'm not even sure why. Last I checked, there's no toys or anything in there for him, but he'll claw to get in there. And he kept doing it, and I finally like threw my fucking sandal at him.
Just lock him in there, bro.
Oh, I've done that. I've locked him in there for like an hour.
Yeah. Nah, God, that's a terrible voice crack. Does he like bang to get out, or does he just chill out in there?
No, he just chills. And then every once in a while, like if he gets to the point where he's just like fed up, he'll paw at the door. You know, but
Yeah. Sucks for him. Don't tell me I have to go on another crystal run.
oh yeah,
yeah.
dude, if you're making a greenhouse and you're making a decent greenhouse, you're gonna be visiting that fucking mountain multiple times.
I've already been there once. I don't want to go there again.
All right, well, just a heads up, it's not a super safe, super safe location compared to the volcano per se. But if you go to 7545 on the map, there's crystal on top of a hill that's closer to you than.
Alright.
That's what I was telling you about that one day.
Oh,
There's not as much, but you know, you're not going there with an Anki, so I'm not expecting you to be like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I go metal runs, I am prone to taking like 6 to 7 birds, and I'll take an Anki.
Yeah, I don't have the attention span to get all that metal. I just get like a couple hundred. Like about 1,600.
Like what made me laugh was Sammy, the first time we went.
Oh crap.
He hit like 2 rocks and he's like, alright, time to go back. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I was like, we're still out here. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah. So, is Sammy, like, is he new to the game, or has he been playing it? Because I can't tell.
So, he's book smart about it, but he's not
Street smart?
street smart. Like, he knows a lot of shit, but he doesn't know a lot of shit. Like, he knows, like, okay, like, you know, he knows where to go to get shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But part of the problem is, and I'm almost 100% sure on this when I say this, but I could be wrong. But he plays like he's hinted at the fact that he likes boosted servers,
Mm-hmm.
where you're getting like you hit a metal and you've got like metal for days, and it kind of like solidified when he was playing with JC Scopes that one day on a Fibercraft. Because he was making comments, he's like, oh, this is so easy to get shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, I love these types of servers.
Yeah.
And so when he said stuff like that, it made me think he's like, you know, he might have it jacked up to like 150 level or like, you know, even more depending on the server, but he's not playing Ark how Ark was meant to be.
Yeah.
Like,
is this how Ark was meant to be?
In my opinion, yes, because like it's still hard enough to where you have to watch your ass, but it's not beefed up enough to where it's like
you can get to freaking boss
like you pick
day
up
one.
You pick up like 3 or 4 rocks each time. You're not picking up 1,000. Like I've played on a server where I like if I hit a rock, I would have like thousands of rocks within 5 seconds.
That's annoying.
I mean, it's great in the sense that like if you like if you want to get shit done and you don't have all the time to play it, like if you could play it maybe like an hour or 2 a day, it's great. I fucking love it because like, you know, during the school year, I try to play for like 2, 3, 4 hours a day, but chances are I'm only going to get 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And like it was 9 o'clock and I was ready to call it quits, which I still am. Like I'm wanting to like get off right now, but I'm still talking to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like during the summer, because I don't actually have to do anything, I have like no responsibilities, basically, other than to like keep my shit in order. I can play this game all day and not have any issue.
Yeah.
But you know, that's part of the problem with having responsibilities. Like, I don't even know what time it is right now. See, it's already 10:44. And I was going to get off an hour ago. Because I was wanting to get up and actually, like, organize in my Lego room a little bit.
Like, get off of Ark?
Yeah, I was gonna get off of Ark. I was gonna get off my PS4. I was gonna go into my garage.
Mm-hmm.
So like my house, I have 3 rooms essentially that have nothing but Lego, and one of them is my garage, and it's pretty much jack full of Lego.
Does that have more than that closet that you showed us, or that you sent to the group chat?
So I don't remember exactly what I sent you to the group chat, but like
it was like the one with the zoo.
So the zoo, that's a spare bedroom. That's the second location that has the most.
Gotcha.
But it's got 2 closets that are jack full of Lego. Like I can't put any more Lego in there if I wanted to. And then that room is like it's almost to the point where I can't walk in it. Like I have to like be careful where I stand and stuff. Part of that's because there's the tree in there, but I'm going to fix it up and make room in the bigger room, which is my garage. I'm going to make more room in there because I've got so much stuff that's like spread out that I could really condense it and make it like a little bit easier to navigate through it, stuff like that. But I built one new table in there, and I'm working to clear it off because I'm going to start working on another project to go basically coincide with that zoo, so that way I can just expand on it. Because like I've got the first thing I started on this like idea that it was like a river that ran up against like a forested area, so it had like a little bit of kind of like beach access and then like a little forested area, and then it had a train track going through the back of it, like across the river. Really cute, you know, really cool looking thing. It's actually on YouTube, matter of fact.
You go to YouTube?
It's not my YouTube. It's like, so like, you know how like certain people will go off and like they'll interview people and stuff like that.
For sure.
There's a Lego group like a group of guys that like they go to different contests and conventions and stuff.
Did you go to one?
Oh yeah, I go to them all the time.
I've seen some of those videos. Like, I saw one where this guy did like a Indiana Jones thing where it was like the ball or the boulder. That was pretty cool.
Like the YouTube channel that I'm talking about, it's called Beyond the Brick.
Oh, wait, I think I've heard that.
Yeah, they're the most well known because like he basically started doing something that nobody else does.
Yeah, I watch that guy all the time, bro. That's sick.
And he just started interviewing people, and eventually it kind of caught on, and he started getting asked to go to like other locations and stuff. And now he's so famous, him and his brothers are, that like conventions will like tease them to like, you know, like they'll give them like, you know, cash incentives and stuff like that to come to their, you know, their conventions.
Mm-hmm.
And what was interesting was the first convention I went to was like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. And I went up there to Dallas and entered in the competition or whatever, and like I'm looking at like all these, you know, all these good things and stuff, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm going to end up winning this. It's like there's no way. It's like there's no possible way compared to like some of these other people. And apparently mine was a crowd favorite, and
nice.
I didn't know it. Like nobody had talked to me about it. Like nobody was like coming up and looking at it while I was there. And so I just thought like, okay, nobody, you know, nobody's really interested, because like all of the people would go and flock to these huge sets.
Wait, so when was this?
Let me look it up really quick.
Like years ago?
Yeah, a couple solid years ago.
Do you know like what the name of the YouTube video is?
So the YouTube name is Lego Whistle Stop Cliffhanger Train Scene from Brick Fiesta 2017. And just a predecessor to that video though,
Lego Whistle Stop Cliffhanger.
I look like complete shit because the day that they videotaped that, I had literally just gotten in from taking a shit ton of Lego out, like, to people's vehicles and stuff. Because, like, I'm this young guy, like, I can do it, like, compared to, like, these older men and women and, like, you know.
So you're just doing a lot of stuff for everyone.
Yeah, I was offering, like, free help. Like, hey, you know, I can move Lego for you, blah, 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 like, whatever. And, it's like 100-degree, you know, weather in the summer, and so like going out there and it's like windy and shit, and it's like my hair's all over the place, I'm sweating, I'm like, god damn, guys.
Are you Tyler?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, bro, that's sick. So like, how'd you get all those pieces? Do you just like go out? I have some, but like that's a lot. So there's two main ways that are the easiest ways to get Lego. Number one, it's it's to like go to like an actual Lego shop. Yeah, like where you have those little where you scoop them and stuff.
Yeah, so like you can do like pick-a-brick walls.
Yeah.
And there is pro tip: if you're gonna go to the pick-a-brick wall, don't waste space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what I usually do is, because that little, like, dude, you have no idea. Because you can get about, like, theoretically, you can get about $4 to $5 extra worth of Lego if you pack it the right way.
So, like, do you just fill in all that extra space with the,
with small parts?
Yeah,
even
the
if
little
it's stuff
circles.
Even if I don't want it, if I got free spot, if I have free space, kind of like on that level, if that makes sense, I will jam pack that sucker.
Is it the same no matter what, like how much you have in there?
So for me, like the shops that I've always been to, like it's like it used to be like $12 for a large cup. I think they boosted it to $16. But like for the large cup, it's a price, and you pay that price no matter what you put in it.
Yeah.
So
that doesn't seem very like a smart idea for them.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people that go in there are just your average people. Like, they're just like whatever. Like, they're there to make their kid happy.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, they'll go there and they'll buy X amount of stuff, but they won't think about the volume of the cup. And so they'll have shit ton of wasted space.
Yeah. So Tippy's using math with using his math skills with the Legos.
And so what was hilarious was there was one time I was in there. I spent probably 3 hours one time making sure that like I was like, I mean, I mind you, I bought like 12 cups, but I spent the entire time in there just making sure I was putting stuff in the way I needed it and stuff like that. Like, I took my time, And one of the parents stopped me and they asked me, they're like, "What are you doing?" Like, I was just like, I told them, I was like, "Oh, I'm just making sure that the cup is like as full as it can be, because the price is going to be the same no matter what." And so he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "I never thought about that." I'm like, yeah.
So
but,
that's a lot of like, I don't know what they're called. The studs. That's what they're called. It's a lot of blue
translucent.
Studs. Yeah.
Those blue translucents cost me a pretty penny.
Yeah. How much do you think?
Well, a bag of, I think it was like 2,000 or something like that. I was paying like a penny a pop, almost. And I think for 2,000 I paid about $20. And the problem with that is it only fills up like an 8x8 stud space.
Oh. Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, like you think you're buying a lot, and it doesn't.
Gotcha.
Like, there was one time I bought a ton of pieces, and I got it in the mail, and I was like, surely there's more than this. And so I went in and like I actually like counted the bags, because they had it in like increments of 100. So I went through and I counted each individual bag to make sure it was a 100 count piece, and sure enough it was. And I was like, God damn, like I bought like, because like that was a day that I bought like 2,000 pieces and stuff. I'm just sitting there counting every single one of them, make sure I got everything, but How do you rotate a thing whenever you're placing it down? Is there a way to do that? Depends on what you're trying to rotate. Like a roof. Actually, so I got it. There's Oh, are you talking about in the game? Yeah. R1. R1 will like move it around, and then if you're doing walls, be careful because it'll jack up kind of like your placements. But bro, why can't I? You can turn walls in and out. Like, you know how like when you place down a stone wall, the wooden frame part generally will like look at you. Yeah. Like the little upside down T wood frame. If you push triangle, I think it is, while you're placing it, like before you place it or whatever, it will change it to where it's nothing but stone looking at you, and the wooden T frame is on the outside. But it messes with the placement of like your roofs and stuff, because what it does is it makes the building smaller, and so technically you won't line up correctly. Like, it's easier to explain it, but I can't get it to face this one way. Like, what is wrong with it? Oh, it's probably the stupid land, dude. Maybe. I hate this uneven land. How are you doing your greenhouse? I made these slanted roofs, and it's not letting me place them, so I'm just gonna put them on the end to make it look cooler. Hit R1 with the slants. The other thing is, did you make these? Okay, let me ask you this: did you make the sloped triangular wall? Sloped triangular wall? No. I forget. Time out. Let me look at the actual what it's called. Okay, so the wooden version is a sloped wood wall left. Those are the walls that you need to help place your sloped walls. or sloped roofs. Excuse me.
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna put normal roofs then. Normal ceilings.
Well, I mean, if you want to save it till tomorrow, I can fly over there and I can show you how to do it.
Oh, ooh. Those T-Rexes just scared the crap out of me.
So.
Alright, I mean,
it's up to you.
I think we'll just go with the roofs.
Alright, not a problem.
I was trying to put these at the end because it would look neat, but it's just not. I'm gonna put this other one down just so I can demolish it and get the supplies from it because I'm not gonna use it.
Alright, guy, I'm gonna get off.
Alright, see you, Tippy.
I am so tired.
Good night.
Hey, buddy.
And I'm gonna watch the rest of that video.
Yeah, I mean, what's funny is like they couldn't get to the backside, but like there are certain things in it that I just put to make it funny. Like there's a skeleton that one of the people actually like basically like I didn't necessarily mean to make it look like Trump. But the hairpiece makes it look like Trump, kind of.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, I made a comment about that. I was like, I didn't really mean to do that, but it kind of happened.
On the show they made it? Or, I mean, on the video, or, like, the people that...
No, like, I commented on the video, I think.
Oh.
I think I commented on it. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Gotcha.
Like, I was telling them, I'm like, there's a tiny T-Rex, like a baby T-Rex, like, from, like...
Little gray one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I was just looking at that. I was like, how did you find that?
Yeah. It's just
That's
like,
cool.
I mean, I've got a ton of Lego. Like
a lot of these little animal things, there's so many of them. But, like,
yeah. Well,
you don't know that a lot of them exist.
The way to get, like, animals and things like that, because Lego's not going to, like, sell those individually.
Yeah.
The best way to get stuff like that, if you don't have it, is there's a website called Bricklink, like Brick Link.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And you can buy from like random people, all this type of shit. And so that's
Pretty
always, you know, a go-to area for me. But all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, see ya. Oh, hold on, Chris. Let me see what you texted. Oh, one's taking a shower.
I ended up with what came out kind of like in your Lego sets, your typical Lego sets back in the day. You had the kind of bulkier trunk, and ended up going up throughout it. They incorporated, I'm not sure what piece it's called, it just has the little 4 hooks on the side to be able to attach the leaf pieces a little bit easier. And from there, I just kind of added a couple of things, just odds and ends, such as the bananas, the monkeys, a beehive with a bear underneath it. Further over to the left-hand side, you notice that I've got a couple of bird's nests, and I took kind of the old Lone Ranger set with a little bird and just kind of propped it up there, and it just kind of worked out perfect.
And underneath there, where you kind of built the cliff up a little bit, what is the structure like there that kind of build up underneath there?
A lot of rainbow colors. I ended up wanting to not use a whole lot of pieces, so I just kind of structured it in a way that allows for the space, but also the structural integrity, so that if you push down on it, it's not going to just kind of fall through. And then on the outside of it, to make sure that you don't see that, I ended up putting a couple of the mountain pieces, those smaller little mountain pieces up in the front. But as you work your way around, I've kind of done a little bit of just odd and end kind of things. I made a face over on the side, over on this side, just to kind of incorporate a little bit of a laughing kind of moment, just to kind of smile about it. And then on the back end of it, it's just my initials, a little bit of a coat of arms, and a skeleton sitting in a chair with a sword. So it's pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's good to have fun with builds like this. Like include little details and stuff, and it makes it better.
I think the funniest thing to me personally, because I like dinosaurs, I incorporated one of the little dinosaur pieces, the gray in the foliage down at the bottom next to the train, just as a kind of a side joke to myself. So.
Yeah, all those fun little details. Well, I think the build turned out great, and I appreciate you talking with me about it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Urine is sterile. Did you know that? If you're in the field, you can clean the man's wound by taking a whiz on it. That is actually in first aid books written by the Red Cross.
We play hard, and we work hard. Sometimes we probably play hard when we should be working hard, but that's probably my fault, but... Fire me.
Boring, isn't it? Just staying home watching TV every night.
Yeah.
Not for me, I like it.
Frankly, I spent the first month trying to remind my boss that there is no Y in paper.
I'm not afraid of violence in the workplace either. No, I mean, not me. Some people here are. Some of the secretaries, not me. Check this out. See this? It's 90% red hot peppers imported from Cuba. Guy's done. Paralyzed for 2 weeks straight. I'm not afraid.
I'm trained in this from being a sheriff's deputy.
Volunteer?
Volunteer sheriff's deputy.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
I'm a sales rep, which means that my job is to speak to clients on the phone about quantity and type of paper, and if we can supply it to them and if they can purchase it. And I'm boring myself just talking about it, so I can't even.
I'm a sales rep, which means that my job is to speak to clients on the phone about quantity, type of paper, whether we can supply it to them, whether they can pay for it. And I'm boring myself just talking about it, to be honest.
Urine is sterile. Okay? That's a fact. Did you know that? When you are in the field, you can clean a wound by whizzing on it. True. It is in the first aid guidebook from the American Red Cross Association. So it's totally unfair for me to get in trouble for whizzing in the sink.
I hope they get rid of me. Because then I might actually get off my ass and do something. Because I don't think it's many little girls' dreams to grow up and be a receptionist. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but whatever it is, it's got to be a career move, not just another arbitrary job. And Jim's advice was that it's better to be at the bottom of the ladder that you want to climb than halfway up when you don't.
What'd you watch on TV last night?
I didn't know it.
I watched that Special Victim SVU.
Never seen that.
Friggin' repeat.
Well, that sucks.
Not for me. I hadn't seen it.
It is a question of trust. It's communication. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Yes or no? Yes. I trust you.
I like that. Because it's not often that you get something that's both romantic and thrifty. So there's that going.
I said if corporate wants to come here and interfere, you ain't messing with my chillin'. I am if anyone's going to.
Yeah, but Michael, what if they do downsize?
Not gonna happen.
We've got to get hands, man.
Was there anything that you wanted to add to the agenda?
Okay, I'm into foreign films. I read The New Yorker.
Love Shakespeare.
Did you happen to see the Dunder Mifflin flag out in the parking lot? Yeah, inspiring. I think I want it on my coffin. Hey,
Yeah, would you mind going up for a drink with these guys?
It's a gimmick, I think, really. You know, casual Friday, one day you let your hair down. It's pathetic.
Michael, go on. Can we not talk about downsizing? Or we have to sooner or later? Yes, but right now, what we have to decide is do you pull Stanford people into this branch or vice versa?
Actually, people say I am the best boss they've ever had. The world's greatest boss. Give it to me. They go, Michael, we have never worked in a place like this. I mean, you are a riot. You get the best emeralds. And I say, the case are also, and if it's true, awesome. This case are awesome. Well, it's kind of a non sequitur. That's what I've been told. It's kind of, kind of filler words. Have you ever heard of filler words? It's kind of like that. You know, que sera, sera. If I had to define what it meant, I'd say, in what context did I use it just then?
And superpowers? I can't go to school anymore. I gotta go home. So we actually find out that Siren's mom that we're seeing in the movie actually isn't her real mom. She was adopted, and her real mom died right when Siren was born. The next night is when everything gets real. Siren's friend and her mom, and also Siren's adopted mom, all sit down.
Some get a Anki. AKA Dino that gets rock.
I don't know about getting an Anki right now. I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna finish up this greenhouse.
When we get a Anki, I need you to get on the Dino, the one that gets rocks, and fill their inventory with it. Zima start mass producing gunpo.
Alright. I'll try and get an Anki tomorrow and whenever. And I mean, it's not that hard to get rocks with, OSHA.
Also, any charcoal you get put in the thing that crafts gunpowder.
Hey, yo. Hello? Most episodes of my booty, I know that I was off to so hard, but now I'm out, running. Oh, it's funny, you hit it, line me up, 5 feet inside my eye on the price, and I'm not in it. I'm not sure. All I know is not that Alright, this on button reminds me to death.
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm back, showered, got some food.
Nice. I'm doing the irrigation right now. I just need to connect it to a water source, right?
You need to... You need one stone irrigation, you need one stone... What is that called? The collector one, the one that collects stuff.
Alpha?
Intake, the intake one.
Oh. I mean,
That's how you get the water out. You'll need one of those.
Hold on, let me go find all that kind. Yeah, I need to go on another crystal run. I went on 2 already.
Jesus. If you want, grab some metal while they're up there. We're completely out. I'm using the last bit here for some trank.
Stone. Irrigation intake.
So you might want to grab some metal wire out as well.
Huh? I'm gonna do the irrigation.
Metal wire out.
I'm doing the irrigation first.
Alright. 47 trank darts. That should be enough or something.
Rex? Oh.
Well, gets the turbo down.
You wanna play something? Overwatch? Is Claudia on? Oh no, I'm assuming she... Perhaps. I'm gonna watch it on my PS4. Huh? Yeah. Stay in the party while we're on YouTube. You can watch like freaking... You can watch Hulu while you're in a party. Doesn't matter.